The following video will provide you with a brief walkthrough demonstration of the NC Energy Auditing of Buildings software version 8.1. The NC EAB software is a user-friendly tool for calculating energy rating and energy performance of buildings. The software is suitable for energy auditing of new and existing buildings, and also provides results needed for energy certification of buildings. The software provides a lot of useful outputs. These include the energy budget, with columns for energy rating and energy performance, such as standard, actual, baseline, and after measures. The results are shown in both kilowatt hours per square meter per year and in kilowatt hours per year for each budget item and in total. In the Measures tab, you will find calculated energy savings per measure and total for the whole package of measures you are evaluating. The Power Budget provides maximum simultaneous power demand in total and per square meter for each of the energy budget items. The ET curve will be a key tool for future energy monitoring to keep the energy consumption low and to document achieved energy savings. ET curves are provided for actual, baseline, and after measures. The cursor will give you coordinates of any part of the ET curves. The Annual Energy Use tab provides an overview in the form of a bar chart of the calculated annual energy use per square meter of condition area for actual, baseline, and after measures. The heat losses table provides heat transfer coefficients and specific heat transfer coefficients for actual and after measures. The heat transfer coefficients are calculated for walls, windows and doors, roof, floor, infiltration, and ventilation separately, and in total for the whole building. By clicking on the camera icon, you can make snapshots of extracts of the screen that can then be used as illustrations into project reports. After having presented the various outputs, let's quickly go through how to use the NC EAB software. At Startup, select New Project or open an existing project. In this case, we will start a new project. Give your project a name. Select city or region for the climatic data. Select a building type. And select a predefined standard condition according to when the building was built. Select a holiday scheme. By clicking OK, you will come to Geometry and U-Value screens, allowing one to describe a building with up to 8 facade orientations. Enter areas and U-values for all wall-window combinations. For windows, enter also G-value and number of units in all orientations. Enter the geometry for roof and floor. For each building type, the software includes default geometry and data. When entering data for your building, check all facade orientations to make sure that no default data that should not be there is left over. At the next screen, enter total building data and occupancy and heating schedules. The automatically summarized total walls, windows, roof, and floor areas have already been transferred from the previous input screens. On the next 6 screens, describe the technical building systems. They are represented with the following 6 icons on the top list: heating, ventilation, domestic hot water, fans, pumps, and lighting, various, and cooling and outdoor. For clarification of needed inputs, consult the Manual on Energy Efficiency Measures, which is available under the Help button on the top list. Now let's look at an example of a completed heating screen closely. The left column lists the main parameters which are necessary to calculate the energy need and use of the building. The standard column lists the predefined standard values for a typical building in accordance with national regulations and building codes, or in accordance with common practice if the parameter is not covered by national regulations. The next column, actual, is where you input the actual values for your building and systems. Sometimes the building evaluated is not properly heated, or some of the technical systems are not in operation. In this case, you would like to know how much energy the building would consume if properly heated and with all systems in operation. For this purpose, use the baseline column to adjust the corresponding parameters. If this is not the case, leave the baseline column as is. In the measures column, input new parameter values of each of the energy efficiency measures you would like to evaluate. The calculated savings per measure are shown in the last column, savings. Remember that savings from several measures are influencing each other, and this is taken care of in the EAB software. Now continue in a similar way to enter parameters in all screens, such as ventilation, domestic hot water, fans, pumps, and lighting, various exploitable and unexploitable, and cooling and outdoor. After you are finished, access the results by clicking on the calculator icon and get the results as previously presented at the startup of this video. All results can be printed out, and you can exchange saved calculations with colleagues that also have the EAB software installed. The EAB software, a user-friendly tool for energy assessment of buildings.